Hello Foundation and Key Stage 1 and welcome to this week's online virtual PE lesson whereby we're going to be looking at some agility, balance and coordination, and we're going to link these skills together. So first of all we are going to do what? A warm-up! That's great! And why do we do a warm-up? Fantastic! To get our hearts beating nice and fast, to get ourselves nice and warm, to help prevent an injury, and get us ready for exercise. Fantastic, boys and girls. So, for our warm-up today, we are going to play the remote control game. So I am holding a very special, magical, invisible remote control. And I've got some buttons on this remote control that I am going to press. And when I press a button, we're going to do a particular movement or action. So, first of all, if I press pause, oh, sorry, boys and girls, you have got to stop, okay? So, if I press pause, you've got to stand like a statue, okay? If I press play, we are going to do a movement and we're going to move inside our area, making sure we've got lots of space and that we're not going to bump into anything. So what things do we need to change as we're moving around the area, girls and boys? Oh, our speed and our direction, absolutely, because if I'm coming close to something, I need to stop, so I've changed my speed, and then I'm going to change my direction, and I'm going to move away. Fantastic. So we've got pause, we've got play, and we are also going to include something else. And that button is going to be record. Now, when I press record, you are going to show me a pose, okay, a still image of your favourite character. It can be a TV character, it could be a character from a book or a film that you like, it could be anything that you want it to be. So, girls and boys, can you tell me who my favourite character is? That's right, I'm Superman! So, when I press record, you're going to show me a freeze of your favourite character. Okay? Fantastic. So we've got pause, play, record. Fantastic. So, first things first. Are we ready? Thumbs up. Are we steady? Jogging on the spot. Let's play. Jogging around. And pause. And play. And pause. And play. And pause. And play. And pause. Mr Yates, you've been very silly. And play. And record. Hold it. Make sure you keep your balance. Don't fall over. And play. Jogging around. And pause. And play. And record. Fantastic, girls and boys. So, this time we are going to change our movement on play. So rather than jogging around, we are going to be skipping around. We're going to be swinging through the trees. Okay? Are we ready? I would also like you to change your character. Okay? It can be any character, but I want you to find a different one. I'm going to be thinking, what character am I going to be? Ooh, I don't know yet. Right, are we ready? Are we steady? Let's play! Swinging from the trees! Pause! So good, girls and boys. You ready? Play! Pause! Play! Record! Ooh, wow! Your characters look amazing! Does anybody know which character I am? Ooh, I used to be in a cartoon a very, very long time ago, and I used to be a sailor who used to eat lots and lots of spinach. Does anybody know? I think your mums and dads might know. Popeye! Are we ready? Play! Swinging through the trees! Pause! Play! Pause! Play! Record! Good. Excellent work, girls and boys. So, we're going to introduce 2 more buttons to our remote control. One is going to be fast forwards, and one is going to be rewind. Now for rewind, we're going to go backwards. We're going to go nice and slowly, and as we go, we're checking over our shoulder to make sure that we don't bump into anything. So that's rewind. Fast forwards, we're going to speed up. Okay? So, rewind, moving backwards, making sure we look over our shoulder so we don't bump into anything. Okay, and fast forwards, we're going to speed up. Okay, are you ready at home? Fantastic. I would also like you to now change your character again. Okay, but this time I would like you to think of a character that you can use a balance. Okay, so you can balance your body. So I am thinking of a character whereby I might be stood on one leg. Okay, so I'm thinking of something whereby I can balance. Okay, and what can I do with my arms to help me to balance? Oh, that's right, girls and boys. I could put my arms out, so maybe I'm thinking of a character that might have wings. Possibly. Okay. Right. Are we ready? Fantastic. So, to start off with, our movement on play is going to be sidestepping this time. So what direction are we moving in? That's right, girls and boys. We're moving sideways. Are we ready? Play! Pause! Play! Fast forwards, we're running around! Fast as we can! Pause! Rewind! Fast forwards! Pause! Play! That's it, sidestepping. You're working so hard, girls and boys. Record! Wow, amazing balancing, boys and girls. Fantastic. Amazing. Are we ready? Play. We're going to get a little bit quicker now. Ready? Pause. Play. Rewind. Fast forwards. Rewind. Fast forwards. Rewind. Fast forwards. Play. Pause. Play. Pause. Very good. Hold it. Record. Hold your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And give yourselves a big clap, girls and boys. Well done. So, girls and boys, for our main activity today, we are going to link our agility, our balance, and our coordination skills together. So, in our warm-up, we had a little bit of agility, didn't we? Whereby we were changing direction, and we had a little bit of balance, where we were introducing our record button on our remote control. We used our balancing skills. But we're now going to introduce some coordination as well, and start to link all three of those skills together. So, I've done it again. I've made a little bit of a mess, girls and boys, on the floor, and I need your help. Can you help me? Fantastic. So, what I need you to do, I need you to see if you can make a little bit of a mess at home, but make sure you've got a nice big space where you can make your mess and that you're not going to bump into anything. Again, as I always say, you can use something that's soft like socks, okay? Something that you're not going to trip over and hurt yourself. You can see I've got some red and green cones on my floor. You will also need something to balance. Again, make this soft, okay? If you've got a beanbag, that would be great, but if not, again, you can use socks, okay? Something that you can balance on your body. So, what we are going to do to start off with, we are going to see if we can balance our object on our body, okay, and move around our mess without touching any of the obstacles, okay, so without touching any of the socks. So we're going to go on a little bit of a journey, okay. So, I'm going to put my beanbag on my head, okay, and I'm going to put my arms out, and I am now using what skill? That's right, girls and boys, I'm using my balancing skills to try and make sure I control my beanbag on my head without it falling off. So I'm moving nice and slowly. I've got my aeroplane wings out, okay, and as you can see, I'm moving around, and my beanbag is staying glued to my head, okay? It's not touching the floor at all. It's that can't be my beanbag, girls and boys. Mine was on my head. Oh, Mr Yates, what have I done now? Girls and boys, can any of you tell me what I did wrong? I see. Did I look down? Silly Mr Yates. So I've got to try and keep my head as still as possible. I forgot that one. That's why my beanbag fell off. Right, I'll try again. Is this better, girls and boys? It's not falling off now. And honestly, it's not glued to my head, so I must be keeping my head really still. So whichever body part you choose to balance your beanbag or your sock or your soft piece of equipment on, make sure you keep it really still. Because as you saw, when I tilted my head, it fell to the floor. Okay? What skill are we using as we move in and out of our obstacles? That's right, we're using our agility skills. Okay? So let's see if we can balance our object whilst moving around in and out of our obstacles without touching any of them. Brilliant work, girls and boys. If you're finding this easy, you can start to go a little bit faster. That's it, you're doing so well. And a little bit faster. Oh, excellent work. So good. I am so impressed. Right, can you choose a different body part now to balance your beanbag? I'm going to choose my back this time. Okay, so I'm going to put my shell on just like a turtle, and I am going to balance just like this. My shell on my back, and as you can see, girls and boys, my shell is staying on, it's not falling off, and I am just amazing. That can't be my beanbag, mine's on mine. Oh, not again, girls and boys. Please help me at home. What do I need to do differently? Oh, I need to make my back flat. Was it not flat? Oh, I'll try again, shall I? So it needs to be like this. Is that better? And what's that? Oh, I need to put my arms out as well. What's that? Oh, I need to keep my head up as well. What, all these things, boys and girls, to remember. Right, I need to keep my head up. I need to remember that one. I don't want to bump into anything. Right, well, off we go, girls and boys. Oh, you are working so well, and you are helping me out, as you always do. I don't know what I would do without you. Oh, I can see all of these obstacles because I'm keeping my head up. And I can find the, oh, what do we call them? What am I looking to find? What am I looking to move into? I'm not looking to move into tables and chairs. What am I looking to move into? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's space! Well done, girls and boys, again. Looking to move into spaces, so I don't bump into anything. Wow. Fantastic, and stop there. So, girls and boys, I would now like you to see if you can move around, changing your levels. Okay, so we're going to move around at a really high level. We're going to try and reach up and touch the sky. So you can balance your object anywhere on your body, but you're going to try and touch the sky and move around at the same time. Are you ready? So I've decided this time I am going to balance my beanbag on my shoulder. I'm going to reach as high as I can, okay? And I'm going to balance my beanbag, okay? And I'm going to move around like this, okay? In and out of the obstacles, making sure I don't bump into anything, okay? Just like this. What's that, girls and boys? I can't hear you, sorry. Oh, I'm not balancing. Oh, I see. Oh, right. It was because I was holding my beanbag onto my shoulder. I'm not supposed to do that. Right, so I've got to keep my beanbag on my shoulder, but I'm not allowed to touch it. I see. So is this better? I'm not holding it now. Is that better? Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I'm balancing on my shoulder, and I'm not holding on to it. Otherwise, I'm not balancing. That's right, I see. I would be trapping it. And it's got to be free to move. Oh, well done, girls and boys, again. Fantastic. You are so good. Wow. And stop there. Right, so this time, we're going to work at a medium level. Okay, so we've gone from high to medium. So, at a medium level, I've decided I'm going to balance my beanbag on my foot. And I'm going to move at a medium level. Okay, really slowly. Don't want to bump into anything. Just like that. If I go too fast, I know my beanbag's going to fall off my foot. I've got to be really careful. I think I'm going to swap feet now. I think I'm going to see if I can do it on my other foot. Oh, wow. You are working so hard, girls and boys. You're doing brilliantly. Amazing work. Fantastic. Now we've worked at a high level, we've worked at a medium level. What's the next level we could work at? A low level. Wow. Okay. Right. Let me think. Where am I going to balance my beanbag now at a low level? Ooh. Where are you going to balance your beanbag, girls and boys? That sounds great. I think I'm going to balance my beanbag on my neck. And I'm going to get really low to the floor now. Really low. See if I can go in and out of these cones without touching them. It's really difficult. But if we practice and we don't give up, we'll get better and better, won't we, girls and boys? That's right. Wow, you are doing so well. Keep it up. And stop there. Fantastic work. High fives all round. So now I would like you to choose an animal. Okay, any animal of your choice. And we're going to see if we can move around in and out of our obstacles, moving like that animal. But what could we do to the obstacles before to make it a little bit harder? So we could move them together. Okay, make those gaps a little bit smaller. What else could we do? That's right, we could put more obstacles in. So I could add some more obstacles to make it a little bit tighter. Okay, so I'm really working on my agility skills. So this time, choose an animal and see if you can balance your object whilst travelling in and out of your obstacles, moving like that animal. So I've decided one of my favourite animals is a bird. So I am going to travel around like a bird, and I'm going to be an owl, okay? So I've decided I am going to balance my beanbag on my hand. I've got to be really careful because as my wings flap, I don't want my beanbag to fall off. But at the same time, I can't trap it because like you said, girls and boys, if I'm trapping my beanbag, I'm not balancing it. So I'm going to see if I can fly in and out of my obstacles without it falling off. Be really careful. Ooh, that's amazing, girls and boys. You're working so hard. Wow. Fantastic work. Amazing. Keep going. Can anybody go a little bit faster? Oh, you superstars. Amazing. And stop there, girls and boys. Wow, absolutely amazing work. I am so proud of you all. Girls and boys, you are working so hard. I am so proud of you all. So, for our game activity today, well, we're going to clear up the mess again, but this week it's going to be slightly different because we're using our agility, our balance and our coordination skills. So, what we're going to do, we have got to try and balance our beanbag whilst clearing up the mess. Okay, so all these obstacles that we've got on the floor, we've got to try and tidy away. Okay, so we've got to put our object on our body. I've decided I'm going to put a beanbag on my head, but you can balance your object wherever you want to. Okay, you are going to take 2 big steps back from your mess. Okay, you are going to walk towards one of your obstacles. You're going to bend down slowly, pick it up, just like that, and you are going to carry it back, okay? Just like that, okay? Put it down, come back, and collect another obstacle, okay? Bend down, pick it up with your closest hand, turn round, carry it back, and build up a pile. And you're going to see how many pieces of treasure you can collect without your object falling off. So, at the moment, I've collected 2. If my object falls off now, I score 2 points, okay? So I would now put the obstacles back, and I would start again. So I'd take 2 steps back, I'm going to come forward, I'm going to choose an obstacle, bend down very carefully, and that's 1. I'm going to try and beat my score. That's 2. Oh, can I beat my score, girls and boys? Oh, I'm going to try. That's 3. If I can get it back without it falling off. Oh, fantastic. So, I'm going to see if I can get 4 this time, girls and boys. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get another one. So, I'm bending down. Oops, what have I forgotten? That's right, I need to keep my head still. I need to remember that when I'm changing my levels and bending down, that I keep the body part that's balancing my object really still. Otherwise, I'm going to lose control. Well done, girls and boys. So, I would like you to have a go at home and see how many obstacles you can collect. Fantastic work, girls and boys. Are you having fun? Great, that's amazing. So this time, on our way to collecting an obstacle, we are going to introduce some throwing and catching. Okay, so I'm taking 2 steps away from my obstacles, and I'm going to choose one that I'm going to go to. So I'm going to throw and catch all the way to the obstacle. Okay, I am now going to put my object on my head or my shoulder or any part of my body. It is entirely up to you where you're going to balance your object. So I've decided this time I'm going to put it on my shoulder. Okay, I'm going to bend down, pick up my obstacle without it falling off. If it falls off, what do I have to do? That's right, I have to go back to the start, so I've got to be really careful. And now I take my obstacle back to the start, and I've got 1 point. I'm now going to throw and catch all the way to another obstacle. How many hands are we using to throw, girls and boys? Fantastic! And what's this shape called? Brilliant! So we've got 1 hand to throw, and then we're going to catch in our cup shape. Fantastic! Okay, so I'm choosing an obstacle, I'm throwing and catching all the way to that obstacle. Oh, and I'm going to do another balance this time, so I've decided I'm going to balance it on my chest this time. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one. I want to be really careful. I've got to bend down. Oh, without it falling off. Oh, it fell off, girls and boys. So what have I got to do? That's right, I've got to put my obstacles back. Okay, one's my highest score on this one, and I'm going to start again. Okay, so I'm going to try again. So I'm throwing and catching. 2, an obstacle. I'm going to choose this red one here. I'm going to try again. I'm going to do it really slowly. Ooh. Ooh. And it fell off. Oh, girls and boys, I think I need to practice and practice and practice. Okay, I'm going to have one more try. See if I can do it this time. Oh, that's it. I'm watching the beanbag all the time, making sure I don't drop it. I've got to the obstacle. Oh, I'm going to try again. Oh, just about. Oh, can I get it all the way back? Yes. Oh, perseverance, girls and boys. I managed to make it. Right, let's see if I can beat my score now. I think this time I'm going to try and balance it on my leg. Okay. Oh, I balanced it on my leg. Can I balance it all the way back? Grab to hop. Yes, I managed 2 points this time. So I have beaten my score. So girls and boys, I would like you to have a go at home and see how many obstacles you can collect using your agility, your balance and your coordination skills. I hope you've enjoyed this week's online virtual PE lesson on agility, balance and coordination, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care.